Welcome back, everyone. Quickly, let's continue our discussion on HTML elements. And right now, we'll be discussing about HTML table cell spacing. HTML table cell spacing. Cell spacing is the space between each cell. By default, the space is set to 2 pixels. To change the space between table cells, use the CSS border spacing property on the table element. For example, when you have your table element, you have your border spacing property along with the value. So quickly, let's get back to our document to see how our document looks first. This is our document. In our previous tutorial, we did all this. You can watch it if you don't know how we got here. You can check our playlist on the table elements. On the table, we have a playlist for table, and we have playlist for all this tutorial we've been doing so far. You can check it so you can be able to follow along easily. So let's check the code. This is the code that wrote all these things. We wrote all those stuffs with these codes you are seeing here. So now in our previous tutorial we discussed about the padding, so you can check our tutorial on the padding so you can know the in-depth about it. And right now we want to use what? We want to use spacing. We want to use border spacing. So quickly, let's use border spacing here. Border spacing property. So we want to use 30 pixels so we can be able to see the spacing very well. So let's go to our document and reload our document. Can you see? Nothing displays here. Nothing display. Let's say for instance, nothing display, and we are using this border table on what? Our th element and our td element. Let's scroll down. Let's put it at the bottom of this place. Maybe that's the reason why it doesn't show. Let's place it here. Now we are having the border spacing element at the bottom of what? At the bottom of our padding top, our border, all these things at the bottom. We are having it at the bottom. So let's check. Maybe it will work again. Now you can see it doesn't work. The reason why it's not working is because what we are trying to do is that we want to enlarge the space that is between these columns. All this, don't forget, I discussed about this column. I talked about this column. Column is this one and this one and this one. All these things are columns. So the space between them is the one we want to change. We want to enlarge. We want to increase the space between these columns, because these columns are the cell we are talking about. The cell, the space between the cells. So now let me increase it by using what? So for us to do that, we will only need to go to the table element. Let's take this thing out of here and take it to the table element. So because here now we are having the table header, table data element, but here we are having the main table element. So here we can specify the spacing here. So the border spacing 30 pixels. When we specify the spacing here, now when we reload our document, it should display something. Can you see? Now it works. Now it's working. So can you see the space between these elements, the space between these columns, the space between these elements, the space between? You can see how it looks. You can see. So it's very nice. So as you can see, the spacing, border spacing element, it's really works. So I think, but this one I don't think is having left or right. As you can see, it's not having anything like that. The reason why is that this spacing, border spacing you are seeing here is just a shorthand, and you can just specify this and it will control the top, bottom, left and right of the axis. So that is the benefit of using this one, and we can decrease it to 20. So when we decrease it to 20, let's see how it looks. Can you see? You can see it control it, top, bottom, right and left. You can see top, right, bottom and left, everything controlled together by one single-handed property, by this border spacing property. So I hope you understand this thing very well. So whenever you want to specify the border spacing of the table cells, specify it inside the main table element. Don't go and specify it inside your table header or table data cell, so because it's not going to work there. So we can have it inside here. So that's the scope. Now our document is looking nice, and when we reload it, it's still looking very nice. So I think you got the point here. And what akorede ayofe is my name. I wish to see you guys next time. Have a good day. Thank you so much. Bye bye.